Next up is Patty Branson and Bob Andrews. I know Bob's from New Jersey. Are you from New Jersey too? I was born in New Jersey, but you wouldn't know by the way I talk.
No, New Jersey. Where in New Jersey?
Lincoln.
A little bit north of where I'm from. I'm from a little town called Ocean Grove, and it is about dead center on the Jersey Shore.
Is this your first Swannanoa?
This is our first Swannanoa.
Yeah.
And we are so psyched.
Welcome, Patty and Bob.
Coordinate your count.
Check 1, 2. See everybody. This is a song about sleep deprivation. I relate to it one way or another. It's called Caffeine Dreams. And not so much about what happens when you drink too much coffee. It's about what happens when you are used to drinking a lot of coffee, then you stop drinking those caffeine dreams. Nothing better than a good night's sleep, except for maybe corn on the cob. And if you're counting more than 50 sheep, then Jack of Dreams ain't doing his job. But I don't need to tell you what you already know. You gotta find it out on your own. And if you want to talk about that evil Joe, best we put a fresh pot on. See, this is what it is that's keeping me up at night. It's those caffeine dreams that stir you when you're sleeping. Caffeine dreams burn you up at night. Caffeine dreams, wake up and smell the coffee. A little Joe is sweet, a little light. Try to wind down from a wind-up day, and you're spinning like a three-sided top. You know you ought to brew some Nescafe if you ever want that spinning to stop. But I don't need to tell you what you already know. You gotta find it out on your own. And if you want to talk about that evil Joe, it's best we put a fresh pot on. You can help us out with the caffeine dreams. It's those caffeine dreams that stir you when you're sleeping. Caffeine dreams, they perk you up at night. Caffeine dreams, wake up and smell the coffee. A little Joe with a sweet little light. So you know what happens? You get to a certain age, and I'm at that certain age, and looking around, I see I'm not alone. What we're all one is really just a good night's sleep. So I went to the doctor. I said, Doc, I can't sleep. Tell me what's going on. He said, well, tell me a little bit about what you're doing every day. He said, for example, how much coffee do you drink? I said, you know, pretty much like anybody else, maybe 2, 3, 4 pots a day. He said, son, you got to stop drinking that coffee. I said, but I love that coffee. I stopped drinking coffee. Now, it wasn't the coffee that was keeping me up at night. I was dreaming about the coffee. So you know what happens? Everybody in the room is a guitar player. So you get up, you can't sleep, you pick up your guitar, and you play something familiar, a little lick that you know, kind of like the one I'm playing. You say, I know that song. I heard that before somewhere. Oh woman, don't you treat me this way. You know I'll be back on my feet someday.
I don't care if you do, 'cause it's understood.
things and go.
That's right.
Hit the road, Joe, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Joe, and don't you come back no more. Don't you come back. No, I mean it this time. Don't you come back no more. Stay away from me. There's nothing better than a good night's sleep, except for maybe corn on the cob. And if you're counting more than 50 sheep, then Jack of Dreams ain't doing his job. But I don't need to tell you what you already know. You gotta find it out on your own. And if you wanna talk about that evil Joe, it's best we put a fresh bot on. You know what it is that's keeping me up at night.
What is it, Bob?
Help us out. It's those caffeine dreams. They stir you when you're sleeping. Caffeine dreams. They perk you up at night. Caffeine dreams. Wake up and smell the coffee.